and welcome to the next chapter in our world music journey, weighing in at approximately 18 gigabytes, compressed down from 40 gig raw. Evolution Series partnered with world-renowned Gushing maker Hong Sound, Emilymax, specialising in unique handcrafted instruments. These instruments are a true gem and used by some of China and Taiwan's elite musicians. World Strings Guzheng for Kontakt was an inspiring project to work on, combining Hong Sound's most exquisite instrument and our world-class scoring stage. These two together provided us with a hauntingly beautiful virtual instrument. And now we'll quickly run through the core features. So the first page you're looking at here is the main page. For anyone familiar with world percussion, it's a very similar setup. So here you've got primarily your mixer page. So if we look at each channel here, we've got your mute, solo, load, pan, and your volume fader, and here your output controls. We have 4 primary microphones: close, overhead, room, and far. But for those who wish to conserve on memory, you can have a close mix and a room mix version. So ultimately for close mix, it's just combining close and overhead together. And for room mix, room and far are combined. So these are obviously a different set of samples. So when you click on that, it will unload your close and overhead from the memory and then just load a new set of samples with the blend of these two. So at the moment, close mix and room mix are on, and you can see the overhead channel is kind of dulled out a little bit. So that means you just use the close channel to adjust the various, volume, pan, mute, solo and load, etc. Down here, you can notice it says pick/vibrato. So whenever we change a key switch, it tells us what exactly the technique we're actually using. So we'll just go back to the main one here. On to the advanced page. Once again, very similar to world percussion. We have round robin reduction. At the moment, we're on full. Most techniques are using around 5 round robin. But let's say you wish to reduce that to 3 round robin or just 1, so no round robin. You can just click on that, and then RAM or memory just decreases. So go on to none. Once again, it drops down further. Round robin reset button, and velocity curve, so you can go ahead and adjust that to your liking based on your controller keyboard. A very cool feature actually, which I really like, is scale lock. So at the moment we've got the instrument set up chromatically. Traditionally this instrument has 21 strings, so it's not set up chromatically. What we've provided here is the option to choose different scale tunings. So let's say you want to go with C. Now it's changed it from chromatic to only the notes within the C scale. So what we can do at the moment, it's kind of filling in the blanks between notes. So we click on hide unused. So there we go. It's now only using the notes relative to the chosen scale. And any notes that aren't part of that, they won't play back. But if you want something to be put in the middle there, you can click this one back on, and then it just fills the blank with one of the notes either side. Okay, that's that page. So far, pretty simple. Now we'll go to the memory page. Here you can actually see all the different techniques that are included. So we've got pick and vibrato, finger, harmonics, bend down, bend up, crescendo, diminuendo, variety of tremolos of different intensities. And there's some, tremolo slow crescendos with different types of releases. So there's a lot there to be able to pull off a extremely realistic performance. The main purpose of the memory page is that, let's say you're writing a piece of music, but you're only really using the pick and vibrato techniques, then you can just unclick these to unload the techniques that you're not really using, and obviously you'll be conserving a bit of memory that way too. Okay, let's have a look at the instrument. I'll just have a bit of a tinker through some of the techniques here. The first one is the pick and vibrato. These are like this is the main technique you would hear on the Gushing. So I'll just have a little bit of a play. Okay, so that's just pick and vibrato. We'll now move on to the next one, finger and harmonic. So this is actually one of my favorite techniques. It's just quite beautiful, really. Okay, I'll just have a look at the harmonics. Okay, so harmonics. So here we have bend down. We have a couple of speeds of those. Bend up. Once again, couple of speeds. Crescendo. Okay, and then diminuendo. Can be quite handy for endings and things of that nature. Okay, one of the other big techniques are tremolo. So we sampled 3 different intensities. So we have a nice soft intensity. That's the soft. So if we bring the mod wheel up to around halfway, then we'll activate the medium, kind of more used intensity. for the hard intensity. So these are extremely useful techniques, so I'm sure you'll have a bit of fun using those. The next one, so we got tremolo but with a diminuendo attached on the release. You can use the mod wheel to adjust the length of the diminuendo. The next one is a crescendo leading into a tremolo sustain. You can use the mod wheel there to adjust how long the crescendo is at the beginning. There's two choices there, one longer, one a bit shorter. And then here we've got tremolo with a crescendo and a diminuendo release. Okay, moving on. We've got trem fast, crescendo with a dim release. So actually, just going back for a second, this was the a slow crescendo in technique, and with a diminuendo release. So by moving the mod wheel on this one, you're changing the length of that diminuendo. So on this one, we have a trem fast. That's the crescendo is fast, but the once again you can alter the length of the diminuendo to two in one faster, one a bit slower. Okay, so we'll have a bit of a listen to that. Okay. So quite similar, they're quite subtle, but the thing is it just depends on musically how you want to use it. You might just want a quicker entrance in or a slightly longer entrance, so you just choose which one suits your requirements better. The next one here is we've sampled some tremolo bends. These are quite cool. They're down, so we've obviously got them going up too, and we've got two different speeds. So then bend up. Those are the main techniques. On top of that, we went and sampled variety of glissandi and a few little effects, so they're quite handy. So I'll just play a couple of those. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed this brief overview for World Strings Guzheng. For more information, please visit our website.